Actually...
An opera company smack dab in the middle of the imperial capital, huh? I can't even begin to imagine what that must be like. I mean, I've been all over the place for my mercenary work, but it's mostly just been for small-time rural lords and the like. Honestly, I'd never even met anyone from the big cities like Enbar or Ferdiad before coming to Garreg Mach. Even after I ended up in the capital, all the glitz and glamour made me feel almost like I was living someone else's life instead of my own.
You know, shows in the capital are about 1,000 times flashier than the little town festival shows you might be used to.
This noblewoman is quite pretentious.
Every important moment of the drama is conveyed through elaborate song, and at the center of the musical ensemble stands its star, the diva.
I think I get the idea. These divas sound pretty incredible. They probably get stage names and everything if they're that important, huh?
Oh, but of course, I was known as the mystical songstress.
Hey, that's pretty good. There always has been this kind of indescribable aura surrounding you.
Thanks, but I have mixed feelings about the name myself. They called me that because of how suddenly a street orphan like me was discovered and debuted.
Yeah, I see how there could be some complicated feelings wrapped up in that. But if you were able to rise from that to diva, you must have the chops to back it up. Not that I can even picture what that would sound like. Hey, do you think you could sing something for me?
Since you asked so nicely, but I'm only doing it this once, okay? How the crimson rain of pain it came, falling hard upon a land aflame, when the sacred blade it split the sky until the heavens heard our cry. In the hour of vengeance will you heed the call? On the red fields of revenge will you help avenge? We must fight strong and stand tall. Well, what did you think?
My ears are bleeding.
It was... yeah.
What, you didn't like it? Not quite the booming applause I'm used to.
No, it was incredible, honest. I was just kinda at a loss for words for a second there. That was like nothing else I've ever heard before. Sorry I can't really give you much more than that.
Oh, don't worry about it. This sort of thing happens more often than you'd think.
Well, as long as you're not mad. If you don't mind though, maybe you could try again for me sometime? I'd really
I feel dizzy just by hearing this crap.
And hey,
Does this woman only know singing about war?
Sure. I suppose I can give you one more chance.
We love you, Manuela!
did you see that? Dorothea looked right at me.
Wow, that crowd was amazing. I thought they were going to faint on the spot the moment you appeared.
These folks have a very bad musical
Considering
taste.
how long it's been since you quit the stage.
Don't sell yourself short, Dorothea. Those people were cheering full throat for you as well. That's also a fine reaction, considering you left the songstress life behind nearly 2 years ago. But time passes quickly, and let me tell you, it has certainly done a number on me.
Oh, stop it. Time hasn't diminished your beauty nor your voice.
Well, you're very sweet to say so. But we both know I'm getting by with smoke, mirrors, and the skin of my teeth. I'm no longer fit to command the stage. At best, I can serve as a bodyguard to our successors in the Mittelfranc Opera Company, as they look to entertain our troops.
Yes, well, all kidding aside, we both know it was the current songstress, Adrienne, who received the loudest cheers from the crowd.
Feel free to join in the conversation anytime.
How cool to interrupt when it's
All
called.
this is a bit out of my wheelhouse. Makes me wonder what I'm even doing here, actually. I don't know the first thing about opera, and I'm sure you had plenty of people clamoring to keep all of you safe on this little excursion. So, why me?
If we brought along a bunch of starstruck fans to serve as escorts, it would end in disaster.
Sadly, we've learned from experience that people will use any excuse to get close to our singers. Sometimes they even convince themselves that we've reciprocated their feelings when we've clearly done nothing of the sort. Alas, we've all had to get quite good at close-quarter combat as a result.
The opera company was where I learned my dagger skills, though I admit it's hardly the most appropriate weapon for a battlefield.
Sounds intense.
Indeed. Behind the glitz and glamour of the stage swirl all manner of dark desires.
But when it works, everyone comes together to beat back the darkness and create something magical. Like most everything else, you just have to take the good with the bad.
This kind of talk really takes me back.
Forgive our intrusion, my lady, but we're ready to begin moving again. We should reach the next town in a little over... What's all that racket?
Sounds like we're up.
Don't let them harm any members of the company.
We must protect the opera company. Make this a performance to remember.
Leave this one to me. Looks like you could use some help.
Prepare to be amazed. Need a...
Are these kidnappers? Thieves? Well, I guess it doesn't matter. We'll send them packing no matter who they are.
Oh, these people look fancy. And fancy folk always got valuables on them. Now drop what you got!
We better take these guys out quick.
I can still tell what the...
Take that! Thank you. I can keep going now.
Ain't that Manuela? The one they call the Divine Songstress!
Oh, look, they know me. And what's more, they clearly love me.
You're done!
Prepare to be amazed. Go for...
They got me!
Hold it right there. We're gonna avenge our fallen with your blood.
Here it comes! You're done!
Hang on! Is that Dorothea? She was always my favorite songstress!
They know me, do they? Perhaps I can talk some sense into them. That's... here goes! I can do this! This should do it. there. I take it you are familiar with the Mittelfranc Opera Company, yeah? Please, us? If so, might you be so good as to let us pass?
Dorothea! Of course you can pass! I'd do anything for you!
It seems your charms have turned even these hardened bandits to jelly.
Sorry, but you ain't getting through here.
I'll take on anyone! Apologies. Just in case.
You like that?
The next town is so close. One more push, everyone. We must make it through.
We should be safe now. Singers, go on
I
ahead.
can do this.
They're getting away! Oh, you screwed this up for us good! Still more of them, huh? Guess wiping them out's our only choice.
Leave this one to me.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Prepare to be amazed. Go for it. How long can this go on? And how many of these bores are there anyway?
Have no fear, my dear Manuela. I have come to rescue you.
Hanneman, you came for me. Oh dear. Am I actually into this?
Sweet surprise. It's Manuela and Dorothea in the flesh. Somebody sock me, because I gotta be dreaming. You're so beautiful, Dorothea.
It's Manuela.
I'll take on anyone. Apologies. I can do this. I'll take on anyone. Apologies. This should do it.
I was a huge fan when I used to live in the capital. Please, let me come with you.
I can do this. Leave this one to me. That's my cue.
I've got. Take a breather.
It's not over.
This reminds me of the battle scenes from our operas. You always were a natural at stage combat, Manuela.
And you were no slouch either, Dorothea. Your swashbuckling lit up the proscenium.
Here it comes! Out of the way! You're done! On to the next one.
Your power is truly fascinating indeed.
I've often wondered if I'll...
Leave this one to me.
There's like you never learn of their talents and fall instead into the bandit life.
Yes, I suppose it's lucky I turned out this way, instead of as a common thief lurking by the side of some dusty highway.
Prepare to be amazed. Go.
Here it comes! You're done!
Prepare to be amazed. Ready or not, here I go for it.
Not a problem.
The spotlight is mine.
Oh, Manuela! I'll follow you anywhere.
I wasn't actually fishing, but I still like what we caught. It's good to know the people still really love us.
Especially bandits, apparently. Not quite sure how to feel about that.
Strength and beauty. What a pair.
I won't let myself stop here. Yeah, not bad.
I hope everyone from the opera company made it safely to town. We had bandits popping out from every which way, didn't we, Manuela?
Indeed. But those rogues were no match for our combined charms.
You even managed to woo some of them to our side. I'm impressed. I could never do that.
Still, why were there so many bandits camped this close to a town? Is it because of the war?
In a sense.
Care to explain that?
Of course. You see, towns within the Empire have begun tightening their security for fear of the enemy. And in regions near the front line, such as this one here, there are naturally more soldiers about. That leaves the bandits with no place to go.
Sounds like they should just abandon the brigand's life and become mercenaries instead.
Easier said than done. Take the bandits we just fought. It's not as if they have a chain of command or central organization. They are clearly a group that came together out of common interest and survival, not any manner of grand military ambition.
Guess that explains why they fought the way they did. All swagger and no plan.
In any case, I came the moment I heard about bandit activity in the area. I hypothesized the opera company might be targeted, and so rushed to your aid.
Well done, Hanneman. That's a more clever course of action than I expected from you.
You could have ended that before the second part.
Oh, don't be upset. In fact, you should be pleased I feel comfortable enough with you to speak my mind.
It's nice how you two can be so honest with each other.
Do you think so? Well, that's certainly a more pleasant way to view things.
That's exactly how I try to look at it. At least until a certain someone comes along and screws it up.
All right, knock it off, you two. If you insist on indulging in these sparring sessions, at least have the courtesy to let the rest of us leave the area first. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, let's leave him to it.
No, wait! I apologize. Just please don't leave me alone with this woman.
I'm also sorry. Let's just forget this ever happened and head back as one big happy family. All right?